Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jack Leiter. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
All right, first pitch coming up. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Aaron Judge now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Grounds one to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Well, Boog, as I pop my collar, this lineup is taking the Chris Singleton approach. But in today's game, we know walks are key to scoring runs. At times, this lineup swings a little too freely. They need to make pitchers work harder.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate with two away, swings through that one. Stanton matched a homer in his last game. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that will end the inning. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Cam Schlittler. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Fouled off. He was late. Langford with a homer in his last game. 0-1 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone here. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Here's Corey Seager. With the shift on, hits right into it. Jazz tosses to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground. And foul ball. Swung on, popped up on the infield. McMahon drifts towards it, and that is that. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball one.
He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air, left field. Langford in position. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball, that's out.
Leiter in his second season, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one hammered, and a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Second inning here, no score. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. This to third. Tosses to first. That is the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Arlington, bottom half of inning number 2. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Berger went deep in his most recent game. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Swings through that one. Cut on and miss. Struck him out and one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Kyle.
Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Hey! Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now at the plate, Josh Smith. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That one hammered center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Banks off the wall. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
There's Ryan McMahon now.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
In the air to left center. Langford has a beat on it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Grisham in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter,
Aaron Judge at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two on, one out.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Judge rips that one. Haggerty on the move. He's got it. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
This one in the air, right field. Nimmo running hard to get it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rangers nothing. Back at Globe Life Field. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson. Peterson working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. Peterson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. Michael Hellman, the next to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two down, bases empty. And now Sam Haggerty. Strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. The big righty strikes out the side. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. New inning getting started. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Bellinger up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Ben Rice. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the air, center field. Haggerty gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. A double and a run scored his first time up. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Langford should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rangers nothing. Back in Arlington, on fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this. Well, these Rangers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Seager stands in now and watches strike one. The Rangers yet to pick up a hit here. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. Ground ball left side. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Up next for the Rangers.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1 out, runner at second. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. Man at second. And it's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
Berger in the box now. Takes strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Man on second, 2 down. That one's in there. 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Rangers lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Tap foul at the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 2. Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Smith, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Looking for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And Jack Peterson stands in.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Left field. And that's just foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back at Globe Life Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Next to hit, Aaron Judge.
The designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Cole Winn, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Junis getting loose as well. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Out towards right center field. Nimmo on his way over. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. That's to third. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Foul ball. And stacking up his numbers against the rest of the league, Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 5. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Yanks held in check, but they're on top 2-0. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 6th. Michael Hellman stepping in for the Rangers. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Foul. And that's a foul ball. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Haggerty in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The Yankees up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Langford at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Winn. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Right side into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22.
So up next, Ben Rice. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. Smith in plenty of time to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now here is Austin Wells. Chopped out towards short. Seager slings to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. Bounce to the left side. Helmet. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So up next for New York, Ryan McMahon. Hit in the air, left field, Langford under it. And that's the third out. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving two. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rangers nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the 7th, Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Strike 2.
0-2 count with both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
To the right side. Jazz tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Nimmo in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. The Rangers trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Aye. And a 1-1. Foul ball there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ripped towards third. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. ball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first. Here's Judge now. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. The 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Seager, the toss to second. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Cole Winn done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Jacob Latz on to pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Base is empty after the double play. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter number 13. Second base.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Haggerty has a beat on it. And that'll do it. So a job well done from the Rangers bullpen that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rangers nothing. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Schlittler into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Yeah. And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. So he gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far. And the batter now, Jock Peterson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Clips the corner. Strike one. In the air, left field. And it stays fair. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next,
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now the third baseman, Michael Hellman.
Ball, that's down.
The Rangers with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's low.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He's safe, and it's a 1-run game.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Really important at bat coming up now.
Pinch hitter coming up. Evan Carter. Big at bat for him with the tying run at scoring position.
Carter.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cam Schlittler will depart. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. New pitcher for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Carter in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. So the tying run at second.
Ball one.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Rangers get one on the RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We go to the ninth. And here comes Bellinger. Up now. Top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And in one hops the wall. And the ninth inning starts with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Ball one. Ball in.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. Now one gone in the ninth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So now with one away and a man at second, Austin Wells digs in now. That one fouled off. And it's 1-1.
That's inside.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop,
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Two outs and a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a two-run lead in the ninth.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down. Ryan McMahon getting ready to hit. Over to first, and he's saved. Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball.
misses.
That's inside.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Caballero at second with 2 down. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So back to the top of the order. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
This one in the air, right field. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Tying run at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Going to count 1 and 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, the 9th, 1 out. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent it.
Absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. In comes the run from second.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So a change being made out at second. Here's the pinch runner for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. They want his wheels out there after the one-out double. And now Jake Berger, right side, hard hit. Rice takes it himself, and now one out remaining for Texas.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. And now Kyle Higashioka right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Every night they come to play, and they've racked up a really impressive win streak to this point. To win this many games in a row, you have to be at least a little lucky, but more than that, you have to execute. We're seeing that from them right now.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much.